The gadget you're using to connect to the outside world, amuse yourself, learn new things, and gain power is a smartphone. In addition to shopping online, you are engaging in social media conversations, playing games, viewing videos, listening to music, and more. You live in a technologically, creatively, and innovatively driven society that uses digital tools. Yet how many of the platforms and apps you use on a daily basis have a strong unseen force operating behind them? Which company, with interests in hundreds of businesses worldwide, from gaming to social media, e-commerce to entertainment, fintech to education, do you know its name and its background? What goals and difficulties does it face, and how did it come to be one of the most valuable and significant businesses in the world? Tencent is the covert Chinese conglomerate that controls the entire market. A narrative about execution, vision, and strategy. A narrative about the transformation of a tiny startup into a multinational behemoth, and how the investments and products of that behemoth impact the world. An incredible, unexpected, and motivating tale. Tencent, the all-powerful Chinese company, is the subject of this narrative. First-hand account of a pioneer in messaging. Tencent was established in Shenzhen, China in 1998 by Mei Huading, better known as Pony Ma, and his 4 friends. They wanted to start a software company that could take on companies like Microsoft and Yahoo because they were young and ambitious. Inspired by the Israeli app ICQ, they began with a basic offering, an instant messaging service known as QQ. With millions of users in no time, QQ was a hit, particularly with young people living in cities. QQ was a social network, a gaming platform, an internet gateway, and a communication tool all rolled into one.
The Chinese company I'd be most worried about is Tencent because of WeChat.
In China, it is sort of impossible to live without WeChat. It dominates every aspect of life in China, from banking, gaming, shopping, social media.
It's so essential to their daily life. One business executive compared it to me, saying that it was like water or electricity.
The WeChat revolution as a success factor. WeChat, a smartphone app that would transform the Chinese internet, was introduced by Tencent in 2011. WeChat was a super app that did much more than just messenger. It combined social media, e-commerce, payments, voice and video calls, news, and mini programs, among other features. At over 1.2 billion monthly active users, WeChat has emerged as China's most widely used and indispensable app. Due to Tencent's monetization of its user base and utilization of user behavior, WeChat also became a source of income and data. Risks associated with regulation, the cost of power. The regulatory crackdown by the Chinese government was one of Tencent's biggest challenges in 2018. Rapid and aggressive growth led to accusations against Tencent of breaking antitrust laws, misusing user data, disseminating offensive content, and undermining social values. Tencent was obliged to pay a fine, undergo an investigation, and change its business methods. The temporary suspension of Tencent's gaming licenses also had an impact on the company's main operations and financial results. Tencent needed to balance its growth and innovation with its social and political responsibilities, as well as comply with increasingly stringent regulations. The investment empire, an innovative legacy, with a market valuation of more than $700 billion, Tencent rose to prominence in 2020 as one of the most valuable and significant businesses globally, with hundreds of businesses worldwide that ranged from gaming to social media, e-commerce to entertainment, fintech to education. Tencent was not just a dominant force in the Chinese internet market, but also a major participant globally. Tencent had diversified and extended its holdings. Several noteworthy instances include gaming. Tencent is the biggest gaming corporation in the world, dominating both the Chinese and international gaming markets. PUBG, Call of Duty, League of Legends, Fortnite, and other well-known and lucrative gaming brands are among the ones in which Tencent either holds a stake in or makes investments. Social media.
The vision of Tencent is to connect people and connect everything.
WeChat, the most widely used and essential app in China, is owned by Tencent. It is an amazing program that combines a ton of features and services. Tencent, moreover, has investments in a number of the world's most well-known and significant social media networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Reddit, and others. E-commerce. Tencent owns WeChat Pay, which is a competitor of Alibaba's Alipay and one of the biggest mobile payment networks in China. Additionally, JD.com, Pinduoduo, Meituan, Flipkart, and other of the biggest and fastest-growing e-commerce sites in the world are among those in which Tencent invests. Entertainment. Tencent produces and distributes original and licensed content. It also owns Tencent Video, one of China's biggest video streaming services.
I think if you look at Tencent Music, the company makes about 400 million, 500 million.
Furthermore, Tencent has investments in a number of the biggest and most inventive entertainment businesses worldwide, including Spotify, Netflix, Universal Music, and others. Fintech. Tencent is a leader in digital banking and lending and the owner of WeBank, China's first online-only bank.
WeBank, one of China's first privately held banks, is making waves thanks to its unique business model. The lender is partially owned by internet giant Tencent.
China's first internet bank, WeBank, is now busy testing its operating systems before officially opening its doors to customers months from now.
Tencent further contributes to investments in a number of the world's most innovative and promising fintech startups, including Ant Group, Nubank, Paytm, and others. Education. Tencent is the proprietor of Tencent Classroom, an online learning environment that provides degrees and courses from a range of establishments. Several of the top and up-and-coming global players in the education sector, including Duolingo, Coursera, Udemy, and others, are invested in by Tencent. Conclusion: the history of Tencent is a story of vision, strategy, and execution. It is a tale of how a little company grew to become a multinational behemoth and how the behemoth uses investments and goods to change the world. This is the tale of a business that, for better or worse, altered the course of history. This narrative demonstrates how a business may mirror both the aspirations and the reality of the human race.